discussion, there will be small icons that you will find in the upper part of the presentation. Those are indications that our activities, tasks, and discussions are guided by the multiple intelligences. Welcome to the second week of our bridging program in music. This lesson will help you discover a different take in understanding and remembering the different solfege pitches. That is why, during this presentation, you're expected to perform the different Kodaly hand signs. Before we start our lesson proper, let's have a little review first. What do you call the following? That's right, it is solfege. There are high and low sounds in music, and solfege is a system of syllables to differentiate one note from another. We use solfege in singing and playing instruments. In association with it, I will be introducing a technique to help you remember the different solfege. Presenting Kodaly hand signs. In 18th century, John Spencer Curwen drew upon an earlier musical teaching system known as Norwich Solfa, which has been devised by Sarah Glover to go with solfege syllables. Zoltan Kodaly integrated these hand signs into his teaching methods. Back then, Kodaly found problems with existing methods, especially taking issue with the fact that music education started late in schools. He asserted that there was no better music than of a child's culture. This technique, found to be the most interactive and engaging, it gives a physical placement for vocal pitch. Now let's try and discover those different Kodaly hand signs. Let's start with Do. Lightly clench your hands into a fist like this. Are you doing it? Very well. Now try to do it with both of your hands while seated or standing still, like this. Take note that her hands are placed in her tummy. Well done! Now let's move on to the next, which is Re. Open the palm of your hands while placing it in a slant position. Are you doing it? That's nice. Now try to do it with both of your hands in a seated or standing position, like this. Take note that she is placing her hand a little bit higher than her tummy. Now let's check out the next one, which is Mi. You need to keep your hand open while your palm is facing the floor. Are you doing it? Nice! Now let's try doing it with our both hands in seated or standing position, like this. It is important to level your hands and elbows in front of your chest. Now let's do the next one, which is Fa. Form a thumbs down position with the back of your hand facing you. Are you doing it? Very well. Now let's try with both of our hands. Take note that you need to level it in front of your neck this time. Very well. Now let's try the next one, which is So or Sol. Now open your hands and the palm will be facing towards you. Are you doing it? Well done. Now let's try doing it with both of our hands, like this. Take note that the position of your hands must be level in front of your mouth. Now let's move on to the next one, which is La. With your palm open, try to form your fingers into a letter C. Well done! Now let's try doing it with both of our hands. Don't forget to place your hand in an eye level. Now let's try the next one, which is T. Form a pointing position with your hand, which is slightly tilted, like this. Now let's try doing it with both of our hands. Don't forget to place your hands over your head. Well done! Now let's try doing the last one, which is Do. Form your hand into a fist again, like the first do that we did. Let's try it with both of our hands. This time, it's way above your head. It just indicates that this is the high do. Well done! Now let's try to do it again. Before we begin, sit up straight or stand up properly. Let's start! Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Well done! Now that you know how to do the hand signs, can you tell me, why do you think it is important to learn the Kodaly hand signs? Adding to that, Kodaly hand signs are used in order to visualize the tone and guides us if the note is going up or down. It helps us to connect and associate different pitches and develop muscle memory, which helps us in singing and even playing different instruments. Did you know? Hand signals are other way of self-expression and understanding. The ability to distinguish hand signals, not only in music, broadens the mind of a person and opens different opportunities to communicate and understand other people. To deepen your understanding about the lesson, check out the learning package I prepared for you. That's it for today. Goodbye. Till next time.